Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. I hope that you have been enjoying our more meme decks in the past couple of days, but I also still want to show you some competitive decks. And today we're gonna spend some time showing Jayce Heimerdinger Shadow Owls. It has been a few months since we last showcased the Shadow Owl version of Heimerdinger Jayce, and obviously it's one of the top decks in the current meta, as it is every meta for the past year since like even before rotation, right? This deck never goes away, and he got a very good card over the last few months in Epic Scrap Traction. This card is absolutely busted when you can play it on turn 6 because it's a big 6/6 brash unit that the opponent's gonna have to deal with, otherwise they're gonna take a ton of damage, which allows you to kind of burn them out later on with your elusives and the burn that you get. Overall, if you want to climb consistently, this is one of the best decks to do it. So hope you enjoy the games coming up soon. And if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. Enjoy the games. In this match, we're going against Illaoi and Jarvan. The funny thing about Illaoi, by the way, is how Soul Harvest can actually kill the Illaoi. This hand is just beautiful though, right? Like, this hand is beautiful. We got the Scrap Traction. I guess the only thing I'm missing is Soul Harvest for that Illaoi, right? Like we mentioned. Or a Vengeance later on to deal with the big tentacles. But with the Heimer, the formula, the Headstick Handler, like, it's going to be really tough with the... Okay, well, the hand is perfect. The hand is perfect. There's nothing here. Wow. 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 Oh my goodness. So we go like this and just get this 6/6, right? So we get this big 6/6. Opponent played their Castaway, cool. I'm not gonna start with the Headstick Handler. Again, I wanna kill that Illaoi. I wanna kill that Illaoi with the Soul Harvest if I can, at least force the form up out of the opponent. So I think we go 4 Chief.
Come on, people. Let's make tomorrow today.
To start with. Ah, that's not an Illaoi. Okay, so since it's not an Illaoi, I might actually go ahead and play this Headstick Handler, right? So let's go ahead for the Headstick Handler. Puts us in a good situation here. We don't need to get greedy. Well, honestly, opponent might... I think this might just be Warden. No, it's not. I'm so traumatized by Warden. I was like, oh yeah, this is just Warden of the Tribes, but opponent's not on failure. This is the worst possible drag that you could do because I can just go like this. I'm willing to trade everything. If you have a form up or something, that's fine with me. And I'm gonna pass here. See what you do. Paddle Invocation, okay. So opponent could technically kill this Heimer. Opponent could technically kill this Heimer, right? The Dawn Shadow is pretty good. It lets me kill their unit. Like, they could put an equipment on it and then go for like a Tentacle Smash, right? So that's why I was a little bit concerned about throwing this Heimer down right away. So like, I'm still in that situation where like, I don't want to throw this Heimer down right away. We could play one Soul Harvest here so that the opponent doesn't get the overwhelm turrets anymore. And it still gives me enough to kill an Illaoi because I have a second Soul Harvest in my hand. So we can go like this. I want to play Heimer once we have enough for formula plus something else. And here we just pass and we just take him slow, right? I feel like we're the deck that can just win super slow. If you play your Jarvan here, am I okay with that? Am I okay with that? I think so, right? We can play Jayce here.
Nothing a little ingenuity can't fix.
We can play Jayce here, a Tentacle Smash, single combat. Wait, I'm fine with this, no? I still want to have the formula for our Heimer, so I don't think it's correct to do it on the Jarvan. I think we just go Heimer into formula next turn, and we just start having a lot of value here. Yes, because we can just go like this and at least get the elusive turret. Cataclysm. So we can go formula, Mystic, and just get 2 units down. This also kills their Jarvan unless the opponent commits the form up right now. Yeah, we just press OK. There goes the Jarvan. We go Floor Be Gone. We go Evolution Turret. That's a good draw here. I'm gonna give it to them. I'm gonna give it to them so that they don't have any units to summon another Jarvan if they have it. Illaoi, okay. So we can Dun in Shadow that Illaoi. If the opponent doesn't put an equipment on her right now, we can Dun in Shadow. We can also Soul Harvest, right? So if we go Heimerdinger, we don't have enough mana to do anything else. That's gonna be a lot of overwhelm damage that I'm a little bit concerned about. Let's play around the second Jarvan like we've been talking about. So let's just go like this and just get it out of the way. We have enough for anything else that the opponent throws at us. So I kind of want to kill this tentacle right now. Next time we have 10 plus 12. 10 plus 2. Which is going to be 12. So we can go 5. And then we left with 4. If we keep the 3 mana, we'll have 13. So we can go here. Plus the 6 is 11. We get 3 mana back. And we would... No, I think I like... I think I like killing this here. Let's slow down the tentacles. The tentacles is the only thing that concerns me, right? Next time we just go for the turrets again. If you put your overwhelm, you're just slapping into this. You're pushing damage, but you're just slapping here, right? We go down to 6. The problem is not having a second vengeance, so it is a little bit concerning. But we'll have the whole world here to go for formula and whatever else. Alright, do you have a tentacle smash as well? They could draw it here. They could draw it here, and we wouldn't have the Mystic Shot to stop it. By the way, I might just Quietus this right now. Again, just make their turret smaller and smaller. Okay, this is the form up. So we'll need to find...
Round and round it goes. Just when I needed assistance.
If we go like this, we'll get another turret. I want to see if the opponent gets baited into blocking with a tentacle, right? I want to level up this Heimer and see if the opponent gets baited into blocking with a tentacle. Because right now, the tentacle is the only thing that scares me.
Yes, again.
We are in a position where we might have to rely on this Financier to find us the answer that we need. I think we can attack with everything. Because we're going to be able to refill the board anyways. You block here. You want to block right here. They take the damage. So, this Piercing Darkness can stop the tentacle. And give us the health back, which is what we're looking for. So we can go like this. Do you have the Overwhelm here?
Truth, Terra. Truth is no betting.
But they don't have Overwhelm on the tentacle. They only have the can block. So we should be okay here. This should be enough. Yeah, because we can kill that tentacle. We can kill the Illaoi. So the Illaoi will die if we go like this and we go like this. We go down to 2, but that's fine because the opponent has no mana. And then we just attack and win the game and the next turn. So the Piercing Darkness was enough to give me the health that I needed. I don't know why they didn't put the Fisher Whack, right? If they put the Fisher Whack, I guess if they put the Fisher Whack, I actually would have been able to kill their tentacle, right? So if they put the Fisher Whack instead of the Shepherd's Authority, the Piercing Darkness would have killed their tentacle, and opponent would have lost all their tentacles anyways. So there was no way for the opponent to win there once we were able to have the Piercing Darkness go through. So GG's. In this matchup, we're going against Metal, who's playing Targon Invoke. So Metal is one of our viewers. We always have a great time whenever we chat with Metal. So I'll keep the 4 chief because we're attacking on turn 1. So we'll go like this. We don't have any of our power cards, right? We don't have Formula and we don't have the Scrap Traction. So we mulligan 3 of our cards, which could have been worse. I need to emote. Metal as much as I can. I have all these emotes here. I have to use these emotes, right? Like I have to use these emotes. Too many. Okay, Scrap Traction, Formula. Neither of them. If I go Hex the Candler right now, that's so risky, right? I think I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna give them the pass here. Come on, Metal. Come on, Metal. What are you gonna play? Just throw it. So, by the way, I pretty much have every emote in the game. So this thing here is like humongous now. I could give them the first Jayce. Let's give them the first Jayce. Let's give them the first Jayce. Obviously, they have, like, because if they use a Sitka spell here, it means that they don't have access to Cosmic Call next turn. And I think I'm fine with them not having Cosmic Call value next turn, right? So if they don't have any Cosmic Call value, I think I'm good there. Just sucks that we don't have... That sounds good to me. You have the second Sunburst? Do you have the second Sunburst? Again, the longer we can delay their... The longer that we can delay their stuff, the better it is for us. I'm gonna attack with both, because if the opponent actually blocks with the Cosmic Jungling, I might actually just Quietus the Jungling. So if Metal Cosmic... If Metal blocks like this, I want to force him to have a Pell Cascade, which again taps them out of the Cosmic Call next turn. So let's go like this. It's all about forcing them to use that Cosmic, forcing them to use the mana so that they don't have access to that Cosmic Call. We can go Hex the Candler next turn. Opponent could have the Falling Comet here. No Formula is still kind of annoying, but not impossible. Ooh, that's not a... So that's a Traveler's. So we go like this then, right? We go like this. I'm actually so down to play this Albus Ferrous next turn. Get the third Jayce in my hand. Oh, Equinox! What an Equinox! That was such a hot Equinox. That was such a nice Equinox. Do I give them the Handler? So the problem that Metal has right now is that he hasn't used Cosmic Call, right? Now, we know that they probably play Soul Harvest, so I don't want to play this Heimer until we can get some value out of the Heimer. I'm not opposed to going like this. It thinks out my deck as well, so we can potentially join to our Formula. And this is also pushing 4 damage, and it's a card that the opponent has to block. Cosmic Call is 8 mana, so that will leave them with just 2 mana, which is not enough to stop the Albus Ferrous if they want to play their Cosmic Call this turn. If the opponent plays no other units, we can also attack with the Scrap Trap, because we know that the opponent won't actually be like blocking this, because they're going to have to block the Albus Ferrous. I guess they could have a Vengeance. Yeah, so they do play, alright. But still, they're down to 7 mana. So 7 mana means no... Alright, so this has to be a Vengeance. It's a Hush, which doesn't matter because we still push the 4. All you do is make this a little bit weaker. So does Metal might just not have it. Oh, it's the Falling Star. I was trying to think what he was trying to do there. That's a lot of value. So we know that the opponent has 1 card from the Priestess that we haven't seen. We have another Hex the Candler here. We have double Jayce. By the way, the silence doesn't remove the tribe, right? So this should actually get buffed back up to 2. This should be able to get buffed back up to 2, right? If I remember correctly.
My spirit shines.
Yeah, so like we can go like this. Yeah, it does. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Like the silence just gets rid of whatever text the card has, or whatever keywords he has. It doesn't actually get rid of the tag, right? Opponent went for another Travelers.
I am more myself than
I'm still thinking that I want to play around them having a Soul Harvest, because they are in Shadow Isles. So I'm gonna give them the Jayce instead of giving them the Heimer, because we're in a position where on turn 10 we can actually go Heimer into the Progress Day, which I think is actually great for us because I want to get draw. I feel like I'm a little bit short on resources here. Now, what I can do now is that I can actually just formula. Alright, so if we go Heimer. If we go Heimer first and we formula, we get the elusive turret. If we go instead formula first, we don't get the elusive turret, but we still keep 3, 6, 9 mana, which is enough for me to go for the double shock blast, which is gonna almost kill them. I kind of like the Heimer. I kind of like the Heimer instead. I like this Heimer instead into formula. That's the Soul Harvest. Again, as we expected. We just want to get this elusive turret. It's still making it really difficult for Metal to find a time to use that Cosmic Call, right? Yeah, so we go like this. We have another Heimer anyways. Let's play this Floor Be Gone. Trickster. I guess I could have just challenged it with Jayce, right? But I wanted to have to vengeance this. Yeah, so see how he's playing? So he has to vengeance this now, or have a second hush. So it has to be a vengeance or a second hush for them to protect this here. We still have this Heimer, so we can get more elusive turrets. We have the Jayce Shock Blast to put a lot of pressure. Celestial Wonder, okay. So they go up to 10 mana next turn. 10 mana. We can Heimer. Shock Blast. There's a million ways. There's a million things that we can do. So if we go Heimer, we have enough for Vengeance or Mystic Shot. I guess we just go like this, right? Because if we Vengeance, we get double the we get double the turrets. Alright, so then we go like this.
Interesting use of tech.
And we get 2 elusive turrets. Again, just trying to get the value from this Heimer before this before all this Soul Harvest goes in. Now, opponent could have picked the Explorer's Blunders, but they could only have 2 of them. So they shouldn't have a way to stop this. That's the first Explorer's Blunder. They have another card. They have another Explorer card that they haven't picked. Alright, so that's a Ceaseless Sentry. So we go like this. I have to play around a potential Ruination, right? So I kind of want to play around a potential Ruination. So I think I'm just gonna open another Celestial Wonder. Here's the problem though. I'm just gonna Shock Blast into Mystic Shot now, right? Yeah, so they picked the wrong one. So we go like this.
Replicating the power spike. Testing.
They had another stun. They go down to 3. We have Mystic, which can kill them right now. And we need to go for Mystic now before the opponent can get access to the Star Shaping, right? So I think I wanna do this before they can get access to Star Shaping, because that's 5 mana. The opponent only has 4. Undergrowth, alright. This is the Star Shaping. They ended up having Undergrowth, which I didn't play around. But they only have 2 cards left. We top decked the last Mystic. They have 2 cards left. We top decked the last Mystic. We have 3 elusives on the field. How do you beat this? And there's that Cosmical, right? So there's that Cosmical that we've been waiting for. Opponent had to do it for the 2 mana, not the 8 mana, because if they do it for the 2 mana, if they do it for the 8 mana, they just lose the game, right? So this could be a Ruination. It's just a Supernova. Never mind. So then we just Mystic again, and that's the game. Yeah, the problem. This is the problem with Heimer, right? Heimerdinger Jayce. You just get so much burn while also having this big mid-range board, and it's impossible, right? So GG's, Metal. And that's 200 LP, so I'm not complaining. In this match, we're going against Jarvan and Gnar, the Warden of Tribes. We do play one of Ruination. We do have the Scrap Traction as well, and the Formula and the Jayce. I think this is a pretty good keep here. The Quietus is tempting, obviously. But I think I like the Scrap Traction and the Formula, and that should let us level up the Jayce pretty easy. And this Scrap Traction is going to be a pretty big deal against the opponent. This is beautiful as well, because he can let us, you know, if the opponent doesn't have the Omen Hawk, we get a free unit here. So that was perfect. So my hand looks really, really good here, right? So we go 4 Chief, we go Scrap Traction. Yep. So then here, opponent, if opponent's gonna, even if the opponent has access to the Blacksmith, yeah, I know. I mean, you should know. You're playing against Heimerdinger Jayce, you're always gonna have this in turn 3, right? We're always gonna have this on turn 3. We're gonna go like this and just push damage. Does the opponent try to block this? Okay, doesn't block this. Doesn't have a 3-drop. All they have was just the Omen Hawk. We can go Hex the Candler right here. I don't hate this. This is going to be really hard for the opponent to block, to attack into. Even if they have access to something else, it's not going to matter. Ha. So with 5 mana, we can get Overwhelm Quick Attack. I like this. I think I like this. I'm just gonna go wide. So we have 2 options here. We can get the Quick Attack with just the 5 right away. We can get 3 and 2, which is tough. Either way, I think I like whichever ones I get here. I like it. Okay, there we go. We get the Quick Attack. So the Quick Attack can attack into the opponent, which is really nice for us. I want to attack like this too. I guess the opponent could have the Sky Splitter, but if they have the Sky Splitter, I want them to have it. So Sky Splitter lets them save whatever unit blocks the Hex the Candler. Let's go like this. I need to get... I probably should have gotten this Jayce leveled up by now, to be honest, because I think having the Jayce acceleration gate is going to be important. Okay, so this is where the opponent goes for the thing, right? For the Sky Splitter. They will be able to attack with Gnar next turn, and we won't be able to stop it. What? Alright, I don't know about that then. I guess they can kill this 4 Chief with the Poke Stick now. I don't think I care. Opponent has 9 mana, so I need to watch out about Very Nice. Next turn. Single combat. There's a lot of ways that the opponent can get us here. Let's go for the Challenger. I like the Challenger.
Hey, back back to work if you don't want to be the
So I like the
lady of
challenger here. It lets me potentially challenge the opponent, right? So the opponent is setting up for this big Warden of the Tribes eventually. We have 7 + 2, which is 9. So we're able to actually go formula as well as... Okay, so let's play around a potential... I want to trade, right? So if it's a Sky Splitter, they can only get up to 7 HP and then to 6. So I think I just give them both. If you want to trade here and you have less cards for your Warden of the Tribe, I'm chilling there, right? Because we can go formula here and then have access to the double up from the Jayce right away, because we have exactly 9, and the formula gets back my 3 mana, right? So we'll go like this.
This is the cutting edge of progress.
Now, the opponent could still have that Very Nice, but at this point, if they're playing Very Nice right here, I'm completely fine with that, right? The Scrap Traction's probably the best one. I think I don't care about the production searches yet. This guarantees 2 sit-sits that have Brash, so the opponent has a much harder time blocking them. And it gives Brash to the rest of any turrets that I'm going to summon for the rest of the game, right? Actually, there's 7/7s. I forgot that I played the Headstick Handler. So 7/7s with Brash and Quick Attack. Even if you have your Very Nice here, it doesn't do anything, because then you only have 9 mana next turn. And with 9 mana, you're not going to be able to really do much, right? So, I guess if we go like this, it's not impossible for the opponent to have a Harsh Winds and then just trade the Jayce here. Yeah, so that's the Harsh Winds. We still push 4 damage. We lose the Jayce. But again, it's all about keeping it so that they don't have anything to really get value from Warden of the Tribes, right? If they don't have any units on the field, it doesn't matter what they have here. And we end up getting a second Jayce anyways, but, you know, regardless of that, the fact that we get rid of their board is enough for us. So we don't have enough to play Jayce plus a set cost spell, so I might actually go Financier. Yeah, so that's a cute one, right? So then we just go like this. Again, if we keep them from having any units, there's really not much they can do. And then we just open attack again. If the opponent doesn't have a second Harsh Winds, it's not gonna matter. Even if they do have a second Harsh Winds, we could play out this Jayce and have the Shock Blast to get a double Shock Blast into the opponent's Nexus. So, GG's. In this match, we're going against Vivi. We're playing everybody that we know today. We're literally playing everybody that we know today. So, Teemo. Oh, okay, so this is going to be an elusive deck. I might actually... Yeah, it's literally everybody that we know. Wow, this hand is so tempting. This hand is so tempting, right? Because I feel like I want to, like, get rid of their units, but I feel like the Vengeance is such a big commitment. I'm going to keep just the Soul Harvest. I want to go for the Scrap Traction. Or obviously the Heimer, right? The Heimer helps us out because it gives us the elusive turrets. There's the Teemo. So Teemo first. Okay. Do we... Okay, so we can go like this. Just block and Mystic. Which one do we care more about? Teemo or Acorn? I'm gonna actually kill their Acorn. I'm gonna say that I'm more scared of their spells. And I'm gonna save the Mystic to use it once the Heimer is on the field. I'm gonna say I'm more scared of the spells than I am of their Teemo. Now, the Yumi here is annoying. So the Yumi here is really annoying, right? But we do have a Vengeance. So if worse comes to worse, we can always just Vengeance that Teemo. Once we have our elusive turrets going, I don't think the opponent will be able to do anything. Kill Maidens. Oh my goodness. I might have to Mystic that Kill Maidens. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna have to Mystic that Kill Maidens.
Zon taught me to never let my guard down.
So 5, 6. Yes, I'm more scared of the prank. Because the prank will make this at 7, and if this becomes 7, it means that we don't get the elusive turret out of it anymore. So, oh, that's a beautiful draw, right? So we go Heimer here. That's a beautiful draw here. Opponent has to find a way to kill Heimer here, otherwise they get punished. And we have the vengeance to survive. Alright, so opponent can open for 5, 6. No. You cannot do that. Because now I get elusive turrets everywhere, right? So now everything becomes an elusive turret. And you get punished for this? I don't even care about all these flash bombs. So now we can block all your elusives. We still have access to this vengeance. We can play the scrap traction instead. So I think it's just a scrap traction, right? That becomes another elusive as well. That becomes another elusive as well. And gets us another elusive turret. And he also levels up this Heimer. I guess if the opponent... Did the opponent discard whatever they picked from this floor? I can't remember. Yeah, they discarded the blunder, right? So they discarded the blunder. They get a mystic here. Yeah, the opponent knows that this game is over. I guess not fully, to be honest. Wait. Bibi, you knew that I have all my elusive turrets, right? Did you think I didn't have them? We even get to keep one at that turn alive. So we even get to keep one at that turn alive. Go, yeah, we just go like this and just vengeance the other one. Just have all these turrets come down and we should be okay, right? Because my turrets also have brash. So it's hard for Bibi to be able to stop it. So GG's. In this match, we're gonna against Jax Ornn. So, okay, Heimer formula. Does this Soul Harvest make sense? I guess he can kill the Jayce on turn 2, right? Okay, we got the scrap traction. That's kind of all we needed. This is all we needed, right? So this kind of changes the whole flow of the game now that we got this. We also have the vengeance for later. Opponent gets to forge. Okay, so even if we had kept the Soul Harvest because of the weapon apprentice, opponent will have been able to just forge the Jax. Yeah, you always want to do that first. We're gonna give you the scrap traction. You know what was coming. There's no question about it. You get your blacksmith. I might choose to actually not attack, so I can keep this as a blocker against the opponent's stuff. Yeah, what if we just don't attack with it? Because the opponent has the blockers anyways. I don't think it matters whether we attack here or not. When the opponent can just like block it, right? Now I am scared of a fish fight. Okay, so if you're gonna go in Transcend Low right now, that means that you don't have access to fish fight. So I think I just play Heimer. I just settle in, right? So now we just go Heimer, and next time we have exactly 9 mana, which is enough for formula into scrap traction, which will allow us to level up this Heimer and get a bunch of elusive turrets on the field. So we go like this. Now I need to be a little bit careful, right? So, and then we go like this. So this will give me, yeah, this will give me the other elusive turret and gives me the scrap traction. Then we play elusive. We have this ruination now if the opponent never gets into a sticky situation. Opponent just loses the game here because of the elusives and the brash. I guess they have the blockers for the brash unit, so it's not gonna matter. Yeah, there's no reason for me to attack with the scrap traction. But they go down to 8 just like that, and then next time we have access to vengeance if we feel like we're in a dangerous situation. They choose to attack there. Pull the elusive. Okay, so they pull the elusive. we'll attack here. If we just go like this, we're chilling. With 5 mana, I don't think there's anything that the opponent has that can stop us. You can kill this guy, and that's fine. We still have 2 elusive turrets. The most that they can have is very nice. And we can play around the very nice by just open attacking. Okay, so they have the explorers. So they still have access to a potential very nice. So if we go here, they're gonna get another to remove this again, right? So they're gonna get another one to remove this. Do I care more about the challenger or the overwhelm? Honestly, I might care more about the challenger. We're gonna go like this. I guess we could have killed it with the soul harvest. We didn't need to do it this way. Yeah, you go blacksmith. We play a second elusive. Because the problem here is that even if they have the discount, right? Even if they have the discount, we can go scratcher and it's gonna get elusive here, and then the tough turret also gets elusive. So no matter what, this is gonna be lethal. Yeah, we just go like this. And there we go. That's 12. So we just get to do the elusive time because we got the Heimer set in and we had the French fries, right? That we had to do the vengeance, as you saw last time, to save the Heimer. I think that was important because at this point our win condition was always going to be just elusive spam to win the game. So hey, welcome back everyone. Hope you enjoyed those games of Jayce Heimer. It's very straightforward what this deck can do. It's like one of the few decks in the game that can both be mid-range and control at the same time, right? And that's exactly what this archetype, why this archetype is so powerful, because you end up being able to have such a big board presence while also being able to control the opponent's board with stuff like Soul Harvest and Quatos to make the opponent's life very, very miserable. This deck just can't do it all. Like, that's the problem. Now this deck does it all, and it's really hard for opponents to be able to deal with it when you can just put so much pressure into them and slowly just build up your board with the Heimer on the field. Really, I'm looking forward for the day when Jayce Heimer gets nerfed. So yeah, hopefully it gets nerfed. We'll see what happens. But aside from that, I mean, strategy wise, right, you wanna, ideally your best play in turn 3 is to play a 6-mana spell. The 2 best options is Epic Traction or Formula, right? Either one of this is really good because it allows you to get your Jayce already at one out of 2, and also enables your headstick handler. So ideally you want to mulligan for the Epic Traction, you want to mulligan for the headstick handler, you want to mulligan for the Heimerdinger. Like, those 3 cards are very powerful, allowing you to just control the game and control how the game goes, because your units will get really big and you're able to summon more units with Heimer. If you are going against something like Janna though, you do want to keep something like Soul Harvest so that you can actually kill their champion when it comes down. But overall, just slowly whittle them down with the mid-range package, and in the late game, that's when you want to see more of your vengeance, your shock blast, your piercing darkness, etc., to keep yourself healthy and alive. Obviously, when the Jayce comes down, can also get some crazy stuff, especially if you can get both Jayce and Heimer on the field at the same time. You're able to do some pretty fun stuff. I really like this deck as well against like the Nila Janna decks, because the Jayce can kill the Janna, your piercing darkness can kill the Janna, your Soul Harvest can kill the Janna. So you have multiple ways of being able to deal with the Janna. You just have to be careful not to take too much damage against them in a position where they can just like aggro you down and then burn you down. That's the one thing you got to be really, really careful of when you're playing against that deck. Overall though, really fun archetype on what you can do and how much damage you can put in, and obviously the mid-range package. So yeah, mulligan wise, look for your Heimer, look for handler, look for attraction, and kind of go from there. Formula, Jayce are kind of second priority, and yeah. So hope you enjoyed this more competitive video today. If you did, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Sirturmund. We stream every now and then, and you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.